that was a long walk. So I'm Chris, and first of all, I want to clear something up. Yes, I am allowed to be out this late, and my parents are in the audience. So I'm Chris, and I'm dyslexic, or as I like to say, I put the cool in school. And the main reason I got diagnosed with dyslexia was because my deputy head teacher used to say that if life gives you melons, you're probably dyslexic. I did bring up a couple of challenges, though, for me at school. With maths, for example, I failed so many maths exams I can't even count. However, my maths teacher was very good at helping me find the right angles. He did get arrested a couple of years later. I also caught ADHD and autism. Well, I didn't catch it because I'm also dyspraxic. I have ADHD and autism. For those who don't know, one of the main problems that we have is that we have an issue with focus. So to help with this, my parents would send me away during the summer to help. But my history teacher got really concerned when I said I was going to concentration camp. A couple of people not sure whether they should laugh at that or not. It's fine, it's an autism joke. One thing I often get told is that I don't look autistic. I was talking to a lady once, she wasn't convinced, and we had this conversation. And at the end she said, "Oh, I can see how you're autistic now." I was like, "Oh, thanks, I can see how you're a bitch now." Very well appreciated. Actually, on Sunday, I was walking down with my pastor's wife, and we were talking about autism, and she turned around and said, "Well, you're not severely autistic like other people." It's like, oh, rude, but to be fair, she is severely French. What was the other one? Losing focus. I'll come back to it. Hang on. Autism, focus, severely. Yes, of course. When it comes to social situations, it can be quite awkward because we don't have a filter. Also means it's really difficult to make coffee. But one advantage I do have to tell you is when we go to theme parks, we just get to go straight on the rides because we miss social cues. Now, if you haven't guessed... Oh, first of all, cheer from everybody who's straight in the room. Yay! Cheer from the rest of the alphabet. Woo! Cheer from those who aren't out yet. Never get a response from that. So you haven't guessed already, I am bi, myself. I was in a relationship for 6 years, and it was kind of going well, but there were a few problems, and I ended up calling it off. The main problem was when it came to the bedroom, I was the one doing all the work, he was just bringing in the customers. Absolutely rude, so unfair. But being back in the dating game, it's quite difficult because I find that a lot of people just think that fucking is a date. Personally, I don't. I mean, I can be an arsehole, but at least take me out to dinner first. Last but not least, we're going to jump in the deep end. I am also a Christian. I can feel that... Oh, I got woos. Never really get that. Usually it's cold, dead silence and stares. But yeah, I am a Christian. I've been a Christian ever since I had to be in order to get into my secondary school. And I was always very open about my faith in my secondary school, so much so that people often called me a Bible basher. And I found this very unfair because I find a cricket bat is far more effective. But being Christian and being gay, the questions I often get are, how does it work? And actually, me and Jesus have a lot in common. First of all, we prefer wine over water. Second of all, we both have a way with wood. And third of all, we are looking to get into our fellow man. Thank you for not crucifying me. I've been Chris.